we're seeing all kinds of different things in digital media, and it's such a wide area that we don't know, exactly what that means. But one thing that we look for all the time is what we call a glimmer of greatness, meaning some of these companies can, they have a glimmer, and it can be a pretty good company. But if it's not going to be a great company, meaning huge, meaning global, meaning, however you want to define that in a great way, then we're sort of not interested. So we see Facebook spin-offs and MySpace spin-offs, but that's not good enough. It needs to be something new and big and sort of interesting.
So is there a lot of innovation now? Is it a lot, you're seeing a lot of things coming across your table now?
Yeah, we're still seeing all kinds of interesting deals. There's a lot of deals that use media for distributed workforce, which is sort of the way of the world. That's going to happen in organizations. The workforce is distributed, so how do we use the new media to keep them involved in the organization? How do we get them to focus on the organization? And how do we get them to feel like they belong to something? Mm-hmm. So there's sort of almost Facebook applications that are moving into the core of the organization. And I'm sort of a believer that using Facebook during the day at work is good. Mm-hmm. Antithetical that way. But I think Facebook and those kinds of applications are going to be what holds organizations together.
So putting on your consultant hat, which you put away not too long ago, what do you think the big challenges are for big media to make this transition to digital media now, particularly in the video space? So talk about video for a minute.
Video. It's funny because so long the big media companies would patch together all these technologies to try to make video work in new and interesting ways, and they'd put together different vendors and try to create this magical loop. And it's happening without them. So now they're sort of the tail of the dog rather than the dog, because the innovation is happening without them. And I think they just need to be really, really responsive, or else video is going to move to a whole new world. And their bureaucracy, their inability to talk from one group to another is just gonna kill them. So they're all looking for new, and part of the innovation is coming out of the big companies, but not embedded in the core of the company. They're sort of bolting on these new innovations on the side and seeing if it'll work. And that's actually the opportunity for venture as well.